The AOPA's 2012 Sweepstakes Tornado Husky has all the attributes of a world-class seaplane. It's got amazing range and carrying capacity, a powerful engine that allows it to leap off the water. To find out what the winner of the Tornado Husky will need to do to become a seaplane pilot, I traveled to Ryan Aviation at Flagler County Airport in Central Florida to get a seaplane rating in a Husky. Ryan Aviation's 2-day course starts early with an overview from instructor Dan Nichols, followed by a 2-hour ground school video. We spend some time talking about operating on the water and how to read the wind. Then it's time to pre-flight and get to know the aircraft. Now, I've had a chance to become quite familiar with Huskies over the last year, but flying on floats presents some new challenges.
Now this Husky's cockpit is set up just like any other IFR Garmin-equipped Husky, but with a couple of key differences. The amphibious floats have a gear advisory system that tells whether the gear is safe for water landings or for landing on the pavement. And it's a critical that we get this right.
The ground handling on amphibious floats is actually easier than a Husky on regular wheels. The visibility is better, and the forewheels offer much greater stability. But I'm here to get a seaplane rating, so let's hit the water. Water handling introduces new concepts like step taxiing, plow taxiing, confined area takeoffs, and glassy water landings. These combine the best aspects of the nautical with the aeronautical. It's a lot to learn, but after a day and a half, the pieces are starting to fit together.
Okay, we've just come back from a morning training session that lasted about 2 hours. We did about a dozen takeoffs and landings of different varieties in the big lake, and now we're getting ready for the check ride prep, which happens at a much smaller lake, so this one's going to be a little more demanding.
Speaking of check rides, I'll be taking mine with examiner Trip Wacker, who is also the owner of Ryan Aviation.
I think seaplane flying offers to the average pilot what Lindbergh experienced a long time ago. When he'd look down and see a field he wanted to land in, he did it. And today, as a land lover, that's not an option. To a seaplane pilot, it is. I joined the airlines and flew for them for 3 years. And again, it's not for everybody. It wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy the regimented flying. So I decided to put on a pair of shorts and go to the most fun I could do, and that was seaplane flying. And I absolutely fell in love with it.
The check ride itself is almost like another flight lesson. You talk about the theoretical and practical aspects of seaplane operations, you demonstrate what you've learned, and you pick up a few tips from a pilot with much greater experience. The check ride also opens the door to a whole new way to enjoy flying. Okay, just finished up day 2 of seaplane flying here at Ryan Aviation. Had a blast, finished a successful check ride, and the winner of the AOPA Sweepstakes Tougher Than a Tornado Husky has got a real treat in store. They put some floats on that airplane and go splash around.